Hey y'all, this is Charlotte with MyHonestReviews.net, and this would be the Tedgem Cooking Thermometer, and this is to check the temperature on like your roasts or turkeys or chickens or whatever, either in the oven or on the grill. I have an issue with it though. This says that it reads in seconds. It does not. I've tried it on stuff coming out of my oven or that's in my oven, and I've tried stuff on the grill and the smoker. And no matter where I put this thing, it takes like a couple minutes to actually get to the temperature and stabilize so that you actually know what you're measuring. So let me show you this thing. You got your on-off button here. Well, your on-off button there. Turn it back on, and then the lower button switches it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And on the back, you have a grilling temperature guide. And on the well done, which I would never do, but on the well done, it says to, 170 degrees, and that's the internal temperature of your beef, is the first one I'm looking at. Well, I'll tell you right now, to put this into a piece of beef roast that you want well done, you wouldn't be able to hold your hand in the oven that long, for one thing, because it'd take a couple minutes to actually get up to that temperature. And the other thing is, now this does fold. Yeah, I got to do that because that end's sticking out there. I'm going to hit it on something. But this does fold, and it locks in, which is really cool. And but the other thing is, this is made of plastic. And when I say plastic, can you hear it sounding pretty darn hollow in there? It's not thick plastic. It's not hefty. This thing weighs almost nothing. My point with that being is that if I'm opening my oven to check a roast, it's not going to read in 2 or 3 seconds like it says. You're going to either have your oven door hanging open for a couple minutes with your hand in there holding the thermometer, burning your hand, and possibly melting your thermometer, or you're going to have to take your roast out, stick the thermometer in, wait 2 minutes, and see if you're done or not. So if you want to fool with that, sure, go ahead. But for I wouldn't do it. And then as far as the grill goes, if you're grilling something and you want to check a temperature, like chicken legs or whole chicken legs, those ones that, you got to get them just right, or you're going to have a raw spot in there at that joint where the thigh and the leg hook together. If you put this in there over the grill, the heat from the grill is more than likely going to melt your thermometer. I can't say for sure, because as you can see, this one's not melted. But I couldn't hold my hand over the grill long enough to get an accurate temperature because it was too freaking hot. So, that didn't work. And then the other thing you could use it for is your smoker. But again, the bad part with that, now in the smoker, you can jab this in the meat and hold on to it and wait for a minute or two till you get a temperature reading. But in that time, you've left all your heat and smoke escape. Again, that's pretty bad. So I hate to leave a video like this. I really feel bad when I do, but in this case, I would not recommend this. I really, really wouldn't. I would. My daughter asked me for it when she's like, "Oh, you got a new meat thermometer," and I told her I'd let her have it. She's been waiting a couple weeks since I got it, and I'm just going to tell her she doesn't want it, or if she nags me, I'll just give it to her and let her discover that she's not going to want to use it. So there you go. This is the digital meat thermometer that should say reads in minutes, not seconds. And this is Charlotte with MyHonestReviews.net, and y'all have a good day.